Oh, you guys are all muted. What?
They're not back yet, I don't think.
Oh, okay. All right. Hang on, I gotta fix the Discord pop out. Hang on a second. That should do it. And then I think I still gotta fix it on OBS, yeah.
I'm not sure I could get OBS started on this computer if I tried.
It ran on my old laptop just fine. Man, for some reason it's stuck on looking at... Oh, there we go. Got it.
Was your laptop from 2009 or earlier?
I think so, actually, yeah. I think it was around that time. It was an old HP. Like, the funny thing is like, as soon as I got a proper computer, it started crashing and all this. I mean, I'm pretty sure I haven't really used it in a while, but I'm pretty sure it's on its last legs.
I'm back.
Okie dokie. So, who wants to make the survival check here?
Not it.
How many?
Just one. Well, I guess it would be one per watch because you guys are taking a long rest, right? So it'd be whoever's taking the watches.
Would it be survival or perception?
We've been doing survival for...
Yeah, it's survival to see if you get an encounter, and then it would be perception to see if you, like, if they get the drop on you, kind of thing.
Oh, alright.
Alright, I'll do the first one.
He takes first watch. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're good there, but just in case, I'll roll.
You roll.
I mean, I have to roll all 6s or whatever. Yeah, you're fine. Who takes second watch?
I can't see in the dark, so I think I'm the only one who can't see in the dark.
All right. Yishu can take second watch. He has dark vision. What's survival? Is that a wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
I mean, I'll roll the 46 or the 64 or whatever I rolled. But there's no way. Yeah, there's no way it can get lower than 2. That should have been 4d6, by the way, not 64. I don't know why I did that. So let me roll the 4d6 proper for Fee's watch. I mean, it still can't beat you. Like, yeah. All right. I guess I'll let Ishu make a perception check here.
Is it also wisdom?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, it is also wisdom.
He went to sleep.
He's had a long day, man. He almost got torn apart by basilisks, so.
So we did at least get 2 hours, right?
You don't get your long rest.
But would we get like a short rest if we had at least the 2 hours?
Sure. Yeah, actually. Go ahead and
spells back.
Yeah, you warlocks get your spells back, yeah. Ishu can use magical recovery.
Could I use this thing I asked before?
What thing?
As a bonus action on a short rest.
I rolled really well on hit dice.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, you can use that.
Can we
Does it say?
is there
You don't even have to
sorry.
do that on a rest. I think you can just do that whenever as a
Oh,
as one of your
on-
channel
That's
divinities.
just a bonus action.
Yeah. You can just do that as a channel divinity. Like you only get so many channel divinities, I think, is the deal
Yeah.
per long rest.
one. You only get one.
Yeah. But you can do that. And technically you're using it before your long rest. Technically. So
Wait.
Are we getting a long rest?
not right now.
No.
If you guys get through this combat, then yeah, you'll get one after that.
Yes, right now.
Yeah, short rest right now. Yeah.
Can we just stay in the hut?
You can. That's an option. We'll see. Can you actually link the hut again so I can see like yeah. See if stuff can get in and stuff. They can't come in if they don't have permission or whatever, right? Yeah.
Even if they have permission, they just can't come in. Anything that wasn't there when the dome was cast can't go in.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't say anything about like if stuff wants to break in. It kind of can, or does it have to wait outside for you, I guess?
You could just steal it or something.
They have to wait for us to go outside.
So I think here's what happens. Let me take a look at this here.
I just realized I forgot to add my bonus to the healing when I cast Cure Wounds on myself, which would have brought me up to full. I only did the 8 times 3.
Oh, it should have brought your HP up higher. That's what you're saying?
Yeah,
Because she gets maximum for everything.
yeah.
I
So
thought
I
you
did
did
the
do maximum.
I did the maximum for the dice, but I forgot to add the bonus
Oh, okay. Yeah, add
because you get
add
the
bonus.
was it your charisma
Mm.
or plus?
Well, just roll it.
I'm supposed
and-
to have a +4.
Yeah. Okay, I was
so
gonna say you can roll it and we can see what
I'll
the plus
just-
is. But if you know what it is, it's fine.
Yeah. So it would
Um,
have brought me up to full when I healed before.
Yeah. Okay.
Would Ishu heal himself? With
Yeah,
the
I've got to put in his magical recovery thing, so he gets some spell slots equal to or less than half his level. Okay, I guess I'll take a 3rd level spell slot. And he's gonna get some HP. Where's his hit dice stuff? It's a D6, I think. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. 1d6 per hit die. So 5. Puts in 2. Another 2. Another 5. Oh, he should be getting his con bonus to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's +2 to all that. So it's another +6. I put some right where it needs to be. Okay. Everybody's got their short rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So I think what happens is during Ishu's watch, he just goes to sleep. He just falls asleep. And I think you guys wake up to the sound of wailing. Like, here, let me see if I can find a good voice effect. There might be something in here. I don't know. It's supposed to be a ghost sound effect, but it doesn't really sound like a ghost. You wake up to the sound of like just moaning and wailing outside the tiny hut, and as you guys start to come to, you see like some translucent figures, just like clawing at the edges of the dome. Let me see if I can reveal these guys. They can't get the drop on you because they can't get into the place, right? So, here we go. Put one there, one there, one there.
Oh no, it's the ghosts of the statues.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do? I mean, we don't have to roll initiative because they can't get in. So
Odayn's tired. I think he wants to go back to sleep. Guys, let's just deal with this after we sleep.
they can.
Orilyn only needs another 2 more hours of her trance, and then she's good to go. So
Maybe they'll get bored and leave.
The dead have nothing but patience. They're going to continue to moan and claw at the wall. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to go back to sleep. I suppose there would be some rolls required for that. Probably like a really difficult survival check. Or maybe con. I mean, they're just going to make a bunch of
low
noise.
Perception?
We're really low perception, yeah. I think it's loud enough to wake you guys up initially, without a roll. Like, you guys are probably
Can
on
I
edge.
roll a perception check, and if I roll a nat 1, I stay asleep?
Sure. Okay. Okay, you didn't roll.
One side off.
Well, I guess then we should just take care of them quickly and then go back to sleep. Go back to bed.
They're so noisy.
Yeah, they're just like clawing at the edge of the dome. I don't know if that makes noise, like the sound of them scratching at it.
I don't want to get exhausted by this noise.
We should just kill them right away and then go back to sleep.
what do we know about those things?
Can we cast spells inside this hut, Odayn?
We can cast spells in it. We can't cast spells through it.
I'll be the test of that. I Eldritch Blast the wall, trying to shoot it
Not
with the
my
ghost.
area.
Oh no.
I mean, it just hits the wall, right? Like, I'm assuming that's how your tiny
Nothing.
hut works.
It doesn't pass through it, it says.
Yeah.
It'll just hit the wall.
Maybe the dome shakes a little bit.
At least it didn't bounce back at me.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Can I do like I don't
Actually-
know, a history check to see if I know what these things are?
Hang on a second.
Uh-oh.
Roll initiative. Yeah. Roll initiative.
Okay. I just don't want to be last again. Initiative.
Everybody roll.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Timothy.
Yes.
What do you want to
Timothy tries to fall asleep again.
do? All right. I mean, you're not gonna be able to get to sleep in 6 seconds, but you can lay down, go prone.
Yeah, he lies down and kind of just tucks his head into his arm to try to block light a little bit, since everything is always bright. And yeah, that's his turn.
Let's see how well you're doing. Make a con check with disadvantage. Because there's a ghost screaming right next to you, like right
Two nat
next to you.
20s, two nat 20s, two nat 20s.
Okay.
Ah.
It's loud and it's annoying.
There's one right outside.
Yeah, it's right by you. Yeah. I mean, you don't like nothing else happens. It's just loud and annoying. You've got your eyes shut, right? And you're just like sitting there, like squinting your eyes closed, I think.
Can I make a deception check to pretend like I'm doing a good job at falling asleep? So hopefully they get bored.
Sure, to see if you're convincing. Go for it.
Who are you trying to deceive?
The
Us?
ghosts.
The world.
They can't see through it because it's opaque.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're convincing to your party.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Fee?
Can the sword just go through? Like poke at it and then come back? Or how does...
I mean, you can go in, you can go out and then go back in.
I guess. Haha. And then I'll hit it with my Ubu's last words.
Let me check here.
You guinea pig.
So your sword goes out and passes through the creature, and nothing happens. And then it comes back in.
Go back inside.
He's like never been in a confrontation that a 24-inch steel blade couldn't solve.
That ends my turn.
Also, Tim doesn't know that you can't see through it. I don't think that one-way glass exists other than this.
Odayn.
Odayn's gonna move out here. He's gonna Eldritch Blast it. The one on top of me.
The one above you. Okay.
Above me.
You cast Eldritch Blast on it, and it goes right through it. And I guess hits a tree or the mountain, the side of the mountain back here or something. Nothing happens.
I guess I'll cast it again because
Okay.
same thing happens, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I go back in.
Okay. You go back into the hut. All right.
Guys, Eldritch Blasts don't hurt these things.
Well, that's a problem.
It didn't like that, Odayn. When you did that, it like started screaming at you. Like it was like brah, like all it was like moving towards you and stuff, and you quickly got back in. But yeah, it didn't affect it in any way. I'm assuming that's your turn. Orilyn? You guys can still talk and stuff. I don't mean to interrupt you.
I'm reading, since Eldritch Blast is nothing, I'm reading my spells.
We tried
What
asking
can
them
I do?
politely to let us sleep.
Yeah, that's a good
You can
question.
try.
I guess I'll step out and I'll say, what do you want? And
Okay. That's
if they don't respond,
this-
she's going to attack.
This one turns towards you. I mean, they can't do anything. It's not their turn. The response you get is, "Ah!"
All right, then she's gonna chill touch.
Okay.
Oh,
You
that didn't add my spell card.
Oh, the description?
Yeah, because it can affect undead, so...
Yeah. I think you might just have to, like, go to your spell page and link it, maybe? And
I'm
click it.
fixing it, so it adds my,
Okay, yeah, no problem.
my thing. So just
Oh, I should-
ignore the roll, but it should have the information now.
Okay. The skeletal hand of Chill Touch reaches out and passes through the image.
Oh no.
Nothing happens. It continues
Okay.
screaming at you. It seems to be fixated on you now.
An attack that I used that's supposed to work on undead didn't work, so maybe they're illusions.
They're like screaming at the edge of the barrier. All of them.
Like a dinosaur.
Yeah, they're just like a banshee whale kind of deal.
How about you try it, Ishu?
What?
How about you attack them and hopefully your magic works against them?
Yeah, okay. He
Yeah,
cracks.
see if you could blast them with fire.
He cracks his knuckles. I don't want to go out over here though. I feel like this guy over here is too close. Let me excuse me. Let me get around. Let me get around you guys here. Let me. I'm gonna go out this way here. He steps through the barrier, and I mean, I think if I do no snapping and I put it on the corner here, I think he can. Yeah, I can draw a line to that guy. Okay. He'll cast Firebolt. And let me see here. Yeah. Firebolt passes straight through the creature. And it flies off and I guess hits this tree back here. And lights it on fire. The tree starts burning a little bit. It doesn't like go up in flames really quick. It's a living tree. But yeah, it like burns it a little bit, and then he steps back in. Guys, I'm not sure what to do about these things. And that brings us to the ghost's turn. This one at the bottom here. I mean, just because they can pass through objects, I don't think that means they can just step into the tiny hut.
You want me to link it again?
No, you're fine. I was just looking at it.
It says all other creatures
Yeah,
and
yeah.
objects are barred from passing through.
I'm looking at their stuff here. Oh man, I'm really sorry for what's about to happen to you guys, but I can't imagine that this wouldn't work even through the
Is it a spell?
It's an action, it's not technically a spell. It's like an effect. Here, I'll link
Is
it.
it a magical effect?
Yeah, is it a magical effect?
Horrifying visage. I don't know.
Because it literally says all. Where does it say?
I just posted that.
Spells and other magical effects can extend through the dome or be cast.
Okay. Is horrifying visage a spell or magical effect?
The Aegis times 10.
Yeah, I suppose it does make sense that it would be magic. Yeah, I mean, it causes you to potentially age and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd say it's magic, so yeah, it can't go through. But if you read it, it says anyone who can see it. Right? Like it says that in the description. Each non-undead creature of the ghost that can see it must succeed.
Right.
Turning all today.
Well, it's up to you, DM.
Let's see what Matt Colville has to say.
If the save fails by 5 or more.
Dragon's breath doesn't pass through tiny hut. Creatures and objects. When you cast a spell, other creatures and objects. I mean, Dragon's breath makes sense because it would have to pass through it to damage, like anybody on the inside, I guess. Prevents just about anything, any attack from passing through. People are like, the spell is poorly worded and all this stuff. Jeremy Crawford. Dragon's breath is not magical. So it would pass through, is what Jeremy Crawford says. So things that don't pass through it are creatures and spells. Dragon's breath is not blocked by Tiny Hut. I'm gonna say no.
I could see the frightening, becoming frightened of after seeing it, being a thing, but maybe not the
aging.
The aging.
Yeah, I think that's a fair.
To do a 50-50.
That's a fair compromise. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just like the only thing that's holding me back is like as it says in the description, all you have to do is be able to see it. It doesn't say anything about anything having to pass through and touch you or anything. So yeah, that's fair. So I guess make a save. Make a save just for the frightened. Just leave the aging out of it. But Tim's got his eyes closed, so he doesn't have to make the save.
Is frightened considered like a charming kind of thing?
It's a condition.
It's not part of.
It's not charmed. No.
Okay.
It's its own thing.
Well, I meant I was asking because like there are some things that can cause them to be frightened, but it's considered like a sort of charming thing that causes them to be frightened.
Yeah, like a lot of times it'll say like the creature is charmed, and while charmed, it is frightened. But like frightened condition says a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Charmed is a totally different condition.
Yeah, okay. Then my Fey ancestry doesn't help with that. So
Okay. So the DC is 13. If you rolled less than 13, you are frightened. I think I need one from Ishu.
Tim's eyes are closed because he's trying to sleep, so.
Yeah. Okay. Issue's alright. Just barely. But Odayn's the only one that is frightened. Congratulations, Odayn. You've been doing so well on your saves today.
I've literally failed every single thing.
I know, man. I'm sorry.
For 2 battles now.
Yeah. Okay. Man, if I wanted to be a real dick, I could make some real bad stuff happen. But I just don't think it makes sense to be able to do it through the barrier. Maybe at some point I'll start letting stuff break open your tiny hut. Just because I've seen other people do that, and I kind of thought that's how it works, but that's definitely not how it's worded. But for right now, I'm not going to be a jerk. So the only other thing that ghost does is sit there and wail. The next ghost is that guy over there on the right. And I guess he'll do the same thing. I mean, yeah. So another wisdom save from everybody who didn't already fail. So everybody but Odayn and Tim.
How I feel.
Ishu failed that time. And Fee also frightened.
Wait,
No.
can you tell me which one frightened me?
The first one was the one on the bottom.
So I'm frightened of this one.
Yeah.
Because it makes a difference because I can't go closer to it.
Yeah. Frightened target, frightened conditions. You can roll again at the end of each of your turns. Once you succeed, you're immune for 24 hours.
So wait, but they succeeded the first time around. Are they immune?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
they
I guess that
succeed
makes
for all
sense. Yeah. Yeah. So, I guess Odayn is the only one frightened, actually. Sorry. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. So, it wouldn't matter if they keep using it. Oh, I removed it from the wrong person. Okay. So, I guess they don't really do anything else. They're just going to sit there and, like, move around the hut and scratch at the
trying to figure out how to defeat them.
Yeah, and they're going to keep scratching at the walls and wailing. They'll just use their turns just to put out a little bit of movement, I think. This guy might move to right here. But that brings us back around to Tim, who's still trying to pretend to sleep. Is that the plan, Tim?
Yeah, I think I snore a bit.
All right. Con check with disadvantage, please.
Yep.
17's not bad.
Eh?
Yeah, I think for a minute you can still your mind enough to drown out some of the noise. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not
Tim,
asleep yet, but yeah, it's not as annoying.
I think Tim snores a little bit, like to try to keep convincing them that he's already asleep and they should do the same.
Yeah, okay.
It's
not super convincing anymore. All right. Fee, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'll try again to take a hit at this one.
Kicked him awake.
Wait,
Okay. So you reach out and cut at it, and your sword passes through it, and nothing happens.
What the? I go back So nothing happened.
I think it reaches out to you in response and tries to like claw at you or something. But nothing happens. It goes like maybe its hand goes through you or something.
Maybe they're friendly ghosts. I've read about them in books.
What books?
Have you heard of Caspar?
No. Never heard of Caspar.
That ends my turn.
All right. Odayn?
Odayn, I guess he'll cast. He'll take out his axe of disruption or whatever it's called, the Balrogs, and then he's gonna cast protection from good and evil for me, on me.
Okay. Is tiny hut concentration?
No, it's ritual.
Okay. Right. One unwilling creature you touch is protected against celestials, elementals, fiends, fae, undead. Those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. Okay. And the target also cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed. You cast it on yourself?
Yep.
All right. So you're no longer frightened. You cannot be possessed.
I think it just gives them advantage.
It gives me advantage, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't read the last part. I was still getting there. Okay. Okay, so you get to make the check again, and this time you have advantage at the end of your turn.
You can
DC
do
13.
Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom save. Okay, still frightened.
Standard Odayn. That ends my turn.
Well, the good news is you have advantage for 10 minutes, so you'll get it eventually, right? All right, Orilyn, you want to do anything?
Orilyn remembers when we battled the corrupted shadow things, and she's gonna look at Fee and Odayn, and she's gonna say, do you think something like a daylight spell would get rid of them?
Do you know what daylight spell?
I might have. I mean, you remember, I have that thing that we were going to use back in Tim Tam Town.
You can try that.
But I only get 3 uses of it.
I almost took daylight, and then I was like, "No, I don't think we'll need it yet."
Do you wanna try it? Or maybe use up one?
Yeah, that I'll try. She's gonna not go back out the way she came out before. Actually, she was here. So yeah. She'll come out here, with the drift globe and use it to cast daylight.
Okay. Does it go around corners? Stuff like that? Because the only reason I ask is because the dome is opaque. So, like, if you're wanting it to get on all of them, like where you're standing, I think the light might not reach.
Yeah, let me look up the daylight spell because it's not on my orb.
I can look it up in the compendium, I think. Hang on. Daylight. Yeah, I got it right here. 60-foot radius sphere of light. Here, I'll just paste it in the...
So it spreads from a point she chooses within range. So she would choose right above the dome,
awesome.
So that it gets all of them.
Cool. Okay. So you do that. The light shines down on all of them. It seems to like enrage them Like the light hits them and they start hissing. It doesn't like damage them or anything like that. It just gets their attention and they don't like bright lights. So I think they just start clawing at the dome more intently, like trying to tear through it.
She goes back in. It didn't work. It didn't work. They're more
pissed.
angry.
They're pissed off now. Yeah, that's all that happens, I think.
How many hours will it last, Orilyn?
Oh shoot, I closed the thing. Let me look it up again. 1 hour.
They'll be clawing.
Let me see if I can get a like a sphere of light or something I can put on the map for those of you guys that don't have dark vision. Let me see here. I'll just put this like right here and emits bright light in a 60-foot radius, right?
Yeah, bright light for 60 foot and then dim light for an additional 60.
Oh, okay.
So basically the whole map.
Boom. Okay. All right. Yeah, basically the whole map. Okay. So they're pissed off and they're scratching at the walls now. There's like sparks coming off the edge of the tiny hut, I think, where they're clawing at it. Ishu says, "Guys, I don't know what to do, guys." I think he'll just, if nobody says anything, I think he'll just pass his turn. Or he'll hold an action. How about that? Ishu will hold an action to blast the first thing that is a threat. Gets through or something like that. On the ghost turn, this one, like, becomes more opaque, I suppose, as it continues scratching at the wall. And I guess the others will do the same. Less see-through, and they're just like directly attacking the wall. They're screaming heavily and like with a lot of anger now.
Ooh, maybe in the light we can attack them.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been the light. It could have been something that they did that was triggered by the light. It's hard to say.
Oh, true.
Tim, you're up.
Tim continues trying to sleep.
If I hadn't used my action to cast daylight, I would be kicking you right now.
All right, Tim. Cons, disadvantage. You know the drill.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Now there's like spells going off, and there's a bright light right above you, and yeah, man, it's just like. Oh, you're convincing though. Yeah, he seems to be
Tim
settling
is
in
trying
just
to
fine.
sleep.
Since
I think he like curls up a little bit more.
Since he didn't roll a very good deception the last time, can I roll insight
Sure, yeah.
on this one?
Wow,
Wow, more sound makes him actually fall asleep.
It's like one of those people that's used to living in the city, so like they sleep great
Yeah.
when there's like sirens going off and stuff. All right. Fee?
All right, now I'll take a hit on that. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's holding an action. All right.
Shoot. Okay.
So you step out of the behind the barrier, and I get to go first because it's a reaction. Yeah. And I need a DC 13 charisma save. Okay, you're fine. Here's what happens. So you step out, and the ghost turns around and faces you, and then it throws itself into your body, like
Oh no.
quickly. It's just all this. It moves faster than it should. Looking at it, and it just floats right into you. And there's like this really cold sensation. You get flooded with a lot of like angry and negative emotions, sadness, and that kind of thing. But then it's thrown. It's like ejected back out of you, like smoke, and it appears in the place it was. Nothing happens to you. You don't take any damage or anything like that. You succeeded on the save, so you're good. I do need to roll something for me.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And you attacked it, right, with the weapon?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You hit. So roll damage. Okay.
And then
I'm just looking here. That's a magical weapon, right?
yes.
Okay. All right.
Now I'll mark it. Mark him with unwavering mark.
All right. Can you link that just so I can get a reminder of what it does? Like in case he can't do something now, I'd like to know.
Where is it? There it is. It's a long word. And then I go back in and tell the group.
Oh. Okay.
So I was able to damage it or take a swing at it, and it didn't miss. But it tried to get inside of me, but it got ejected.
Make a perception check, Fee. I just want to see something. So, when it like reformed after you ejected it from your body or whatever, you got a better look at it, and you saw the same face that you saw on that statue.
Cool.
But
which statue? Like this one in front of us?
the angel one.
Okay.
I was right.
But I'm assuming that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Odayn?
Odayn is gonna go over to here.
Is that the one that
He's
frightened
going-
you?
No, this one was the one.
Okay. I'm just making sure. You can't go back in now. You know that. You can't go towards that one.
Unless I stop.
Yeah, unless you save from being frightened.
You should have gone over here so that you could still go in here.
Yeah.
You can do that. It's not too late.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, you'd have to step by Fee and then go to the other side of her because you can't like end your turn in the same square.
Oh yeah.
That's alright. I'm gonna cast Booming Blade on that one.
Okay. So melee attack, I guess.
And it's not within line of sight, right? Because the dome is opaque from the outside. So I don't get disadvantage.
Yeah, like you don't get disadvantage or anything. I mean, unless you're attacking the one that you're frightened of, I think. Let me check.
If it's within line of sight, I get disadvantage.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. That makes sense because you can't see it. Yeah. Okay. That's why you're asking. Sorry, I didn't even realize why you're asking. Yeah, it's a hit.
18 damage.
Wow. That's a magical weapon too, right?
Technically, yeah, because it's a magic item.
Yeah. Okay. Do 18 to it. It seems like it's having a hard time keeping its form together. Starting to, anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna... Let me... I'm gonna go over there. And that ends my turn.
Okay. Orilyn?
Okay, Orilyn.
Oh wait, can I do my wisdom save?
Oh, yeah. For your frightened? Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Come on, Odayn!
God, man. All right. So you're still frightened. Sorry, bud. Okay, Orilyn.
Yeesh. All right, Orlin's gonna come down here, and since she knows everybody's been like attacking that one and doing damage, she's gonna Eldritch Blast it.
12. Where are you? Okay. Yeah, hits.
Okay,
Okay.
and then the second,
Misses.
and then the second.
All right. Isha says, okay, we're doing this now? Are we, this is what we're doing this now, I gather?
Yes. Yes, issue.
All right. Let's see here. Steps out. Is Faya in the hut?
Mm-hmm.
Just asking, because he could step out here. And
yeah, Faye's just hanging out in the hut.
yeah, the reason I'm asking is because he's going to use Scorching Ray. The first one targets the one by Fee. It has advantage because Fee's within 5 feet of the creature and he has pack tactics. So 18 hits for 7. Okay, and then he'll do it again on the same one. That's a hit for enough to kill it. It blows away into dust.
Good job, Issue.
Then the last Scorching Ray will go on the one by Faya with advantage. It hits for 9. And then he'll step back in. I think I took one of them out.
Good job.
That ends his turn. Now it's that guy's turn. Movement is... Okay. How far away is Odayn? Yeah, let me see here.
55 feet.
Move there. What's the range? All right. All right, so it can move to right there. And it's going to cast Horrifying Visage on you, Odayn. I need a DC 13 Wisdom save. This time you might age.
Well, you know how good I'm doing on those.
Sorry, man. I would have done something else, but he couldn't get close enough.
This is frightened, right?
Yeah.
So I get advantage on it? Or no?
What was your advantage from? I can't remember.
Let me link it again.
Oh, yeah. 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 You have advantage. Oh, okay. So you're double frightened.
Wait. Isn't it they have disadvantage against him and then he can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them?
Yeah, that's what the protection from evil and good is.
Can't.
It's
Okay.
not an attack though.
Yeah, it's not an attack roll. It's a save.
But it also the
Charm.
attack roll is one of the other benefits, but this is its own sentence right here.
Yeah, the target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. Yeah, that's fine.
So that would mean that he can't be frightened by that guy.
Yeah. Do you still
Oh,
have the
right.
frightened status from earlier, though? Does that stay?
He
Yeah.
didn't say.
But it's the one on this guy.
Yeah. Does that effect stay on him, though, is what I'm trying to figure out. Because he had that effect
I
before.
haven't saved again. I haven't saved on it yet.
Yeah. But you got frightened before you used protection from evil and good, right?
Right.
I was going to remove it from you right then, but I feel like I was told not to remove it for some reason. I can't remember.
Well, no, I didn't save against it.
He just can't be frightened by this one anymore. Because he has the protection from evil and good, whereas he's still frightened from
Yeah,
that
okay.
one.
Okay, that's fine. Well, he can't be frightened, but I still need... He did fail the save, so I still need him to... He failed it by 5 or more. The save was 13. So I need him to roll a d4, and he ages whatever he rolls times 10 in years.
It's gonna be 4, isn't it?
You rolled a 1. So you
One.
age 10 years instantly. How old is Odayn?
I want to say like 22.
Okay, so probably not so bad. I mean, 22 to
Not anymore.
32 is not a huge difference. But yeah, you're 32 now. Congratulations on your birthday.
Your back suddenly aches.
Yeah. Yeah, you can reverse the aging effect, but only within 24 hours from now.
How do you?
And I hope you know somebody with greater restoration, because you're gonna need. That's what you'll need. That's not a huge deal. All right, that's his turn. This guy. I don't think he can technically see you. Like, I don't think there's any way for me to draw a line to you. Whereas this other guy can draw the line, right? But yeah, I can't. No matter where I put the line on this guy, he can't see through the thing at you. So he's not going to go for you. Let's see. I think he just paces, waiting for somebody to come out. Maybe he moves to right there. I could be a real jerk and move him right here, so Odayn, who's still frightened of him, would have disadvantage because he can see him now. But I'm not going to be that big of a jerk. All right, that guy's dead. So Tim, you're up.
Tim will try to not be up still.
Still faking sleeping. All right, you know the drill. Con check, disadvantage.
He really he wants a nice rest and
Nope, you're not getting it.
Nope.
Just people yelling. Odayn's out there somewhere stomping around. Ishu's casting fire magic. Yeah, you're not too convincing this time either.
Orlyn's gonna start shouting at you from now on. Just like all of her vocal actions are just shouting at you.
Orilyn, let Faye bite him or something.
Oh, good idea.
All right, I head out and try to hit this guy.
All right. He wasn't holding an action this time because he used it last turn, so go ahead. That's a hit. For 17. Okay.
And I'll use my divine smite. Is it undead?
It is undead. Okay, another 17. It's looking pretty rough.
Right. And I move inside and it can use its reaction.
Opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, it can use any of its actions, right? It doesn't have to just make a certain kind of
Is that
attack.
what reaction?
Let me see.
How opportunity attacks work?
Opportunity
Not sure.
attacks. Here's what I should type. Can creatures use any action for opportunity attack? Let's see. Character cannot take opportunity actions during that character's own turn. Opportunity attacks. That's from D&D 4th edition, I think. I don't know why I brought that up.
I think the compendium has opportunity.
Triggering to provoke Jason squared, shifting and teleporting range area path. Cannot be provoked with force movement. Okay, allows a melee basic attack. That is all it can do, so it can't do anything special. I just wanted to check and see if it could possess you. That's all.
I was scared.
I was going to try one more time to possess you with the ghost and see what happens. But I can't do that, so I won't. So instead, you get Withering Touch, and I think it misses.
Yes.
Okay.
That ends my turn.
Alrighty. Odayn?
I can't go this way, right?
Yeah, because you can't get any closer to that guy, right? So, it's this guy. So you're 33 feet away. If you were to go there, you would be closer. So, yeah, you can't go that way.
You can move this way.
Yeah.
Can I go this way?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not getting closer to that guy, right? Yeah, you're still 35 away. If you go there, you're farther away. You can go there. You can go to that square, I guess, because you're still 35 away.
I'm just gonna moving blade from here because I have reach.
Oh, okay. Yeah, do it. Guess you could move all along that line, really, because you wouldn't ever be getting closer. Okay, melee attack. I guess this would put the effect on him. 19 hits. Roll damage. That's enough. You kill it.
And then I guess that ends my turn, and then we'll see if I save again.
Poor Odayn, man.
You can do it.
Nope.
No.
Still frightened. All right, Orilyn.
Alright, this one hasn't been touched. Oh no, it got hit by issue.
Yeah.
All right, Orilyn's gonna go up here and blast it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. That's a hit. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually,
He was holding an action.
No. It doesn't have any effect because he didn't do anything last turn, so he had a thing he can do instead. I'm sorry, I forgot he could do that. So they flashed straight through him. I apologize.
Okay. And she will go back in there.
I'll just go ahead and show it to you since you guys are kind of getting the drill of how this works. They have an action called Etherealness. They're still visible while they're on the ethereal plane, but nothing can affect them. And it takes an action for them to activate or deactivate that. So when they have had nothing else to do on their turn, I have been using that to put them into ethereal plane so they can't be attacked.
I see.
Yeah. And the bright light just pissed them all off. So they all used their action to come out of it when you did that.
Yeah. Well, she tried. And she'll go back in and tell everybody like it seems to have decided that it doesn't want to be physical anymore.
It's still like moaning and wailing and stuff.
Hmm.
But is that your turn?
Yeah, actually, I think if she had noticed that it had gone less opaque, she would have probably instead gone over and kicked Timothy.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Go ahead and kick Timothy.
Yeah.
I guess be an unarmed strike with advantage because he's prone. You can do that, yeah.
She doesn't want to do enough to do any damage.
Well, it'd only be like 1d4.
Yeah.
Plus
minus.
Yeah, plus
what
strength
is
or
it?
something. An unarmed attack is a d20. You're not proficient in unarmed attacks, right? Be a
No.
d20 plus like strength, I think.
-1.
Yeah, okay. So d20 minus
Right.
1.
Well, there's 1, and there's the disadvantage or whatever the other roll is.
Well, you have advantage because he's on the ground.
Then okay.
So
that was
12.
My advantage is a 12.
Tim, what's your AC? Tim? He's asleep for real.
My AC is 13.
Okay, all right.
I accidentally muted myself when I went to turn up my volume.
Okay, I was about to be like, well,
the
if
mute
he's
button's right
asleep
next
for
to me.
real, just roll damage on him. All right.
Well, she's not meaning to damage him. She just wants to wake him up.
Yeah. I mean, Orilyn strikes the bed that you're laying in, or the bedroll, or whatever.
Well, there's beds in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just guessing. It's a 20 by 20 tent. I mean, you
That's
guys
true.
could set up bedrolls and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it disturbs you, Tim. You rolled bad on your last con check anyway.
Wake up, Timothy.
Okay.
I know you're not asleep.
Yes, I am. Tired.
So is everybody else.
I'm more tired.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Ishu can go. Yeah.
All right. Ishi's like, I don't know, guys. They don't seem all that tough. And he'll step out. And he'll launch a firebolt at that guy. And it'll go straight through him. And I think he's gonna go this way. Let's see, he's got 25 left, I think, right? Yeah. Let me right there. Boom.
Oh, everything turned dark for me.
What happened?
Is my token there?
Feet?
I don't see your token.
Yeah, you disappeared. Where'd you go?
I don't know.
You went into the ethereal plane.
All right. Did you accidentally hit the delete button?
Maybe.
Here, I put
backs.
you back in there. That's an old token though. I don't know. I'll have to copy you from another page. Hang on. I don't remember what your HP was, so I hope you're keeping track of that.
It's in my thing. I'm full HP because I used a hit die.
Okay, copy from here
10
and put you back, and there you go. That's from the Grung fight. I don't know if your stats are still right on there. You might want to check. I can't remember if you leveled up since then.
Let me refresh.
And I probably got to give you sight, I think. Yeah. Vision, night vision, 60 feet, right?
Yeah. Let me try to. Oh, there I am. Yeah.
Okay. That was Ishu's turn. That ghost is dead. So that ghost gets to go. And I mean, he has enough. He could go there. Can he get to Odayn? He can get to Odayn. But he can't see Odayn. So I think it makes more sense for him to go for Ishu. Runs up to Ishu, or hovers, I guess, flies towards Ishu. And Ishu has to make a charisma save, DC 13. His charisma's not bad.
He's a sorcerer.
All right. So same thing that happened to Fee earlier. The ghost throws itself inside Ishu. Ishu shudders for a second, and then the ghost is ejected back out. Let me see. Okay. All right. Tim, you're up.
Timothy kind of squints one eye open, looks at Orilyn kicking at his pillows and blankets. Fine. Fine. What do you want me to do? And he sits up. Let's stand up from prone.
Find a way to get that last one to be opaque again.
Oh. It is. It is.
Oh,
now.
right, because it just did a thing to Ishu.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Timothy stands up from prone, and then let me take the prone off. After that, he will dip out of it, and dip out of the dome, and Eldritch Blast it.
Go for it. It hits.
That was almost the one.
All right. 9 damage.
And then the second blast.
Does it still knock them back? Stuff?
Yeah, for 10 feet.
Okay, let me just make sure they're not like immune to it or something.
It's force, so they...
Yeah, okay. All right. 10 feet from you.
Guessing
probably...
that second one misses.
Yeah. I mean, it
And
was
then...
right there. I'd probably knock it back to like right there, I think. Yeah.
Timothy dips back in, lies down again.
Good
Closes
job.
his eyes.
Thanks.
Okay. Make a con check with disadvantage, I guess. I don't know.
Good night.
Yeah, okay. Not bad. Odayn?
I guess Odayn will stay where he is and not the last one from afar at disadvantage.
I'll stay here and age another 10 years. Yeah, okay, I hear you.
I hit Ishu instead.
Yeah, roll damage. Okay. All right.
Attack again.
Okay. All right.
Advantage.
12 hits.
It hits.
Yeah. Okay. It's starting to look like it's having some trouble keeping its form together.
That might mean it's getting stronger.
Oh my god, thank you.
All right. You're not frightened anymore.
Now you can move freely.
All right.
Then I'm gonna move towards it.
Yeah, go for it. Sorry. Go ahead.
That is my turn.
All right. Orilyn?
Alright, Orlyn's gonna move up and Eldritch Blast it.
Just misses. That hits. Definitely hits. How do you want to kill it?
The usual blasting it apart.
Yeah, okay. So just like, I don't know, translucent ghost ectoplasm and smoke go flying everywhere. And they're all dead. And the combat's over. And you guys can return to your sleep if you like, I suppose.
Timothy already was there.
Who's next for watch? Orilyn? Is it your turn?
It is after the end of whoever's watch it was.
Yeah, it was
Actually,
Ishu's.
So Ishu had fallen asleep, didn't he?
Yeah, he fell asleep on watch.
Ishu, did he wake up before us, or did we wake up before he did?
I think everybody woke up around the same time. I suppose we can do like initiative to see if you guys woke up before Ishu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll initiative for him.
We should have seen what our initiative was. Actually, didn't he have the last initiative?
I think
of
he
all of
did.
us
Yeah, I
in
think
that
he did.
combat?
Yeah.
So we probably all woke up before him.
Yeah, probably, yeah. That makes sense.
So then, yeah, Ishu, why were you sleeping on your watch?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I've almost died so many times today. I'm a little exhausted, okay?
Fine. Well, is it towards the end of his watch or is it
Yeah.
midway?
I mean, it was probably like he fell asleep, so it might have been like a good way into the next person's watch because nobody woke up to like
Oh, right, okay. Well,
Yeah.
then it is Orilyn's turn, so she will take the last 2 watches
Oh yeah, okay.
because she doesn't need to sleep anymore or trance anymore after 4 hours.
All right. I think you guys are fine. I didn't plan for a second encounter to happen here, so you guys can take your long rest. Recover all your stuff.
Yay!
Need it.
And half your hit die.
Yeah.
Timothy is sick of getting into encounters that he didn't want to be in. They all told him to stop causing trouble. He finally did. He listened, and then they started this time.
We didn't start it. The ghost did. Actually,
They
Ishu
started
did
it
by
this time.
destroying the statues.
Yeah.
Could
Yeah.
have all just ignored it, tried to sleep, called it a day. No.
So we're gonna end soon, but I wanted to give you guys enough time to get through, wake up in the morning. You guys can mark off a ration and a water skin or whatever you got. Tim, you don't have to be marked prone anymore, so let me get rid of that.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, you guys want to like set off and take your first steps into the cave before we
Can Odayn pray to the fool real quick?
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, fool, I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like everything is affecting me and I am dying out here. Please help me. Please make me stronger. So that coming into this cave so I can help save these kids.
Yeah.
Is Odayn hoping for divine intervention to be aged back?
Odayn just feels defeated right now because he's been in 3 battles, and for every single battle, he's done like nothing until the very end.
Read the first
And now
sentence.
he's old.
Read a youth. All right. All right. I guess make a religion check.
Wait, what's happening right now?
You're praying to the fool, and I'm asking for a religion check.
Oh, sorry. There's a YouTube video that was started playing. Sorry, that's what.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. Religion check.
Yeah.
Very bad at those too.
Hmm.
No response.
Let me think here. Yeah, you don't get a response. I think all you really get is like a feeling, or maybe you're reminded of maybe a monk to the fool that you met once. You're reminded of there's this thing that like some monks say about like suffering and losing things, right? Like the saying is something like when you get a new cup, for example, you appreciate that cup for all it is because you know that one day it's going to break, right? And the point is to not be sad when it breaks because it served its purpose, and you it's just the natural way of things. Nothing lasts forever kind of thing. So instead of like just using the cup until it breaks, you should enjoy every moment you have with it kind of thing. That's the point. So you can interpret that how you will. I guess maybe you could take that in a more negative way because you rolled low. It's up to you. You don't have to.
I think Odayn's just gonna remember the saying and he's gonna cheer up a little bit because he was down for, for everything that's happened to him in the day, and now he's just like, you know what? We got this. We can do this. And then he's gonna like cheer himself up. He's gonna give himself a pep talk. And
Yeah,
now he's
okay.
ready to go into the cave.
If Orilyn hears you giving yourself a pep talk out loud, assuming that's what you're doing, she will try to help cheer you on and agree. Yeah, you could do anything.
He looks a little more distinguished today. Odayn looks a little bit more experienced, like he's come into his own a little bit more. Maybe a little salt and pepper in his facial hair or something. I don't know.
Right.
At 32,
I don't know. Maybe I've seen folks.
I could see a little bit, but not a whole lot.
I've seen folks' hair go white in their late 20s. It just depends on the person.
That's true. One of my best friends, she was getting gray hair even when we were in middle school still because of her racial background.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys want to take your first steps into the cave?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I've got all you guys. I don't need the basilisk in there. He can stay. All right. So you guys, we probably see you guys walk through in between the pillars and vanish. To you, it doesn't really seem like anything's happened, right? Like you just walk through the pillars, everything seems normal. Going into the cave, it's, it seems like it could have been made by hand, like the entrance, the walkway, and everything. Even though it's very like thin, like there's not much room to move around. It's just like basically like a 2x2 or 2 by infinity, however long it goes, walkway, and it goes on for miles. It goes at a slight angle down. And for the most part, it's pretty straight. It's not perfect. There's some slight bows and stuff in it, but for the most part, you're just walking down a flat, like, incline for a long time, for probably a couple hours at least. You hear the sound of dripping water echoing through the cavern below you. Because you're out of the daylight for so long, the passage of time probably becomes kind of hard to guess. Maybe you get to a point where you're not really sure what time of day it is. It's been so long. And you come to like basically a puddle. Like the path continues down this incline until there's just like water in front of you. The path seems to continue through this water. The smell becomes sort of foul. It smells like mold or mildew down here. The slight scent of like rot. The water isn't fresh. That's for certain. Would you guys?
I think as they were entering the cave, I think Orilyn would have made the comment of, I wonder how they got all those kids past those creatures.
Maybe the kids are the creatures.
Oh, that doesn't bode very well.
Maybe the creatures brought them.
Maybe.
Sam, do I feel like any deja vu or like have a very recognized area?
Hmm. Mm, not yet.
Yet. Okay.
Uh, yeah, not yet. I don't think. Fee probably does feel some deja vu. I
I
think.
think I've been here before.
And I might have a conversation with you before next session, Odayn.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think you do feel anything like that quite yet. A little bit early for that. Here, let me copy and paste you guys. What's the marching order looking like?
I think Fee will be the one leading.
Okay.
Odayn will probably be behind her.
All right. What about Tim, Orilyn?
Tim is probably
Um,
near the back. Maybe not the exact back, but second to last or last, or either that or he's just with Ishu.
Okay. Orilyn?
I was gonna say
So
if Tim stays in the very back, then Orilyn will probably try and go in between him and Ishu so they don't cause trouble together. But if Tim wants to be with Ishu, then he could be in the middle with Ishu if he wants.
Okay.
Where does Ishu start off by going to?
I'm gonna pull you guys over to the map, and you guys can kind of work it out. Now, on the map, you're going to be already stepping into the water because there's just a little bit of area of rock before it goes into the water on the map. But just don't move around, don't freak out or anything. All right? It's a big map. You guys are in the bottom left corner. It might need a second to load. But it should be good. It's loading for my player view here.
Yeah, I think this
Loaded
is.
for me.
Say it's not loading for you?
It's loaded for me.
Oh, okay. Okay. So like if you guys want to see how big the map is, you can zoom out. I can assure you pretty much every inch of it is used. But yeah, so I'm guessing, is it fair to say you guys proceed forward into the water? It's only like knee to waist high.
I check if it looks like the water that was back, the corrupted water that we
corrupted
saw
water.
back earlier.
Yeah, make a nature check.
Okay.
Or
This is probably
yeah.
not going to go well for me, but
It's similar, but it's hard to say. The thing that stands out as different about this water is that there's mildew and stuff growing in it. But I mean, I can't really give you much more information than that with an 8.
yeah. As far as Tim is concerned, if there's something growing in it and it's not me, it's probably safe.
Yeah. Okay. So as you guys step forward into the water, maybe there's some slight splashing noises as like your boots and stuff go into it, and you guys sort of wade into it and begin to make your way further down into the cavern. Up ahead of you, I don't know if you can see it from where you guys are at, but somewhere down the corridor you hear like a giggling noise. And then you hear like the sound of a rock bouncing off the wall.
Does it sound like kids?
Make a perception check.
Or does it sound like fairies?
You can make
Now I
a
get
perception
my
check, Orilyn, if you
high
like.
rolls.
Yeah, sure. I will do through Freya.
Thea has advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It doesn't sound like fairies. I feel like being from the Feywild, you'd know what fairies sound like. It definitely
Yeah.
it sounds a little more maniacal, and chaotic. I mean, fairies are kind of chaotic, I guess.
I mean,
but
fairies are chaotic and can do maniacal laughs.
yeah, yeah. This is more like a hyena.
Oh.
But it's humanoid like sounding. It's just bigger
Do-
than a fairy would be, I
Do
think.
I recognize it?
You rolled a crit. You've heard it before. I'll tell you that much. I don't think you recognize what it comes from. Tim, can you make a perception check?
Oh.
You've heard this noise for certain, Odayn. Like you feel that sense of deja vu starts to build up in you. Like you're
Okay.
remembering. You've heard this. You've heard like a symphony of this noise. Like
But
many.
I can't quite place what it is.
Yeah. Timothy. I mean, it gives you goosebumps, but nothing else. It sounds sort of
I
familiar
think I
to
heard
you.
a child make this noise when we were at the soup stand.
Yeah, it sounds sort of familiar to you, but I don't think you can place it. Can you guys just? So I know some of you guys have dark vision, and I think I can only see from Odayn's perspective on the stream. Can you guys like draw a line to the farthest point you can see, like Fee maybe? I'm just curious.
This is
I
Orilyn,
can-
so it'd be probably 2.
Yeah.
The
So-
farthest I can see anything but a wall is like here.
Oh yeah, 'cause
But
you're-
I
So
can
if you
see
swapped
I can
with
see a wall
Ishu-
all the way out to here.
If you swapped with Ishu, maybe you could see more.
he would, but don't do that right now.
Eh.
Yeah, the laughs coming from somewhere down in that direction, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys can see that line. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's coming from somewhere further down there. Yeah, and you just hear like a
Wait,
rock
does-
or something bounce off the wall. And some laughing.
Should we follow it?
Lead the way, Fee.
I think the one who could see better should lead the way. Timothy.
You know,
It's
Fee, you did
okay.
such a great job leading forwards last time.
You're next.
I.
Um,
It's okay, Timothy. We have your back.
I'll be behind you just in case something.
Timothy looks at Yishu and mouths help.
I mean, I do have dark vision too. Like I can see pretty well down here. Actually, kobolds are used to caves. I don't know if you guys knew that.
We got you from a
We did
cave.
find you in
See-
one.
Timothy, can you cast light on my shield again? I can't see anything.
Oh, you can't. Is that Odayn talking?
Yeah, I have no
Yeah,
light. I have the dark vision.
I
I'm
can-
the only one in the party.
I'm looking. So like I for the stream I do a player view in like a different tab, and it always puts me on Odayn. Like it always sets me as Odayn. So and I can see on that screen a little bit.
I mean, I can see, but I technically don't have dark vision.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
I pull out the grung poison that's no longer poisonous, but it's kind of sticky and weird. And I cast light on that, and then I hand him the cloth with that on it. Here you go.
What's the radius of that light? Can you link it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him. I think he might need extra vision, and I just want to make sure. No, it's 20 foot bright, 20 foot dim. That's what Odayn is set to. He emits light. You should be able to see it.
yep.
Yeah.
Well, depending on whether I level up today or not, I might be able to. I'm gonna level up in Warlock and be able to see.
Okay. Well, I think as you guys like start to proceed forward, that's where we'll end the session. So I know we don't have a whole lot of time. We're a little bit late, so let's go ahead and jump into goals. We'll start with Odayn. You definitely succeeded on the first one, and I'm gonna give you guys like deadly, like harder on what I put for a lot of these goals, because what you did with that combat was like suicide, basically. I don't know how you guys pulled that off. So take deadly for your first goal, Odayn, which is 200 times your level. I think that's 1200 right there. You're level 6, right?
Yes.
Everybody's level 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1200 for number 1. Number 2, keep everybody alive in combat. I know I put hard, but I'm going to up that to deadly because technically there was 3 combats today. Yeah, you guys are going to get a shitload of
It's really hard
experience.
to keep Ishu alive. He almost died like 3 million times.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of healing going on there and stuff. Yeah, so take deadly for that one. So that put you at 2400.
I think like 3 different people got him up from dead.
Yeah. Don't get hit by attacks for 3 rounds. You did that, right?
Yeah.
So take deadly for that one too. It's 3600 total for today for you. We didn't set a party goal either, so I'm keeping
We
that in.
kind of did in the Roll20 chat.
Oh,
Keo posted, should we make our team goal be just surviving this combat since it's a deadly and a hard combat? And I know I agreed, and I think Tim replied.
Yeah, I think I said in voice chat, yeah, it's going to be a miracle if we survive this or something like that.
all right.
Or the XP probably won't matter because we're just going to die or something along those lines.
All right. Let me keep track of what everybody gets, and I don't mind give you guys an extra bonus XP at the end when we get done with everybody's goals. All right. Next up, let's do Fee. Recall information about past self. You made a roll for that, but you rolled low, right? And I still gave you some information or something like that?
I rolled 20.
Oh,
at
you
the
rolled 20.
first. Not natural.
Yeah. Okay, take
Roll 20.
hard for that. So you're level 6, so it'd be 100 times your level, so 600. Second one, you got a killing blow, right? You got like a bunch of them because you fought
He
those.
killed 3 killing bros.
I did 4. One back.
Yeah.
She had the whole battle by herself.
Yeah, take deadly for that. I know I put medium or hard, but take deadly for that. So that would put you up to 1800 total. And land a critical hit was deadly, and you did. So another 1200. So if you're at 1800, that puts you up to 3000 total.
Wow.
Okay.
Odayn had more.
Yeah, Odayn had 3600. Tim, kill an enemy. I know you got at least 1 killing blow. How many? Did you get more than
I
that?
killed 2.
All right, take deadly for that. 1200. Don't go down in combat. You didn't go down. You came close, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was at 1 HP for like a while.
Yeah.
I was at 1 HPD for I think about 5 rounds.
Yeah, take another deadly one for that. So 2400. And learn what's going on in the cave. You made progress. I don't think you learned exactly what's going on in the cave, so I'll just give you hard for that.
All right.
But that's 2400 plus another. So that's 3000.
Our progress was that we hear giggling or maniacal laughter.
Well, like getting into the cave and like, I mean, some of the stuff going on outside of the cave does have like there is something to do with what's going on inside the cave. There was some information to be learned there. You guys just chose to kill everything instead.
I wouldn't say that we did. I would say that
yeah.
he was like hard encounter. Yep, got it.
Yeah. Well, they were clearly evil, so they had to die, right? Fee's got that new like honor code deal stuff going on.
Paladins ruining DM planning.
No, it's all good. Okay. Orilyn. Brought to the cave and made to drink the weird water. Find the kids and find out the purpose behind their being. I gave Tim hard for learn what's going on in the cave, right? That's kind of the same thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you
Okay.
gave me deadly for progress towards save the kids quest.
I did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, Tim, take another 600.
All right.
So I'll give you deadly for that last one. And Orilyn, take deadly for this one. So you get 1200 for that first one.
Okay.
Find Melora. It was just a progress thing. I don't think you found Melora yet. That giggling was not Melora, I'll tell you that.
That would be weird.
Plane is ruined.
So I'll give you hard for progress. So
Okay.
another 600, so 1800 total. Help a party member complete one of their goals. I wasn't keeping track of that.
I helped Odayn keep everyone alive because I helped heal Ishu.
Oh yeah.
And
Okay.
I did
And
help
also help kill all the
enemies. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Wow, that's almost like 2 goals. I don't want to like. I don't want to give you 2.
I'll only take for one.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I was like, I don't think it's fair to give you 2 deadly goals for that one. So we'll give you 1 deadly goal for
Yeah.
your third one. So another 1200 on top of whatever I said a minute ago. I can't remember. What was it? It was deadly, then hard. So 1200
Yeah.
plus 600, so 1800 plus another 1200. So I think it's 3000 total. Okay, so we got 2 people with 3000. No, we got 1 person with 3000 today, and everybody. No, Fee got 3000. 2 people with 3000, 2 people with 3600. I think is how it went today.
Yep.
Party goal. How much XP do y'all got to your next level?
I have 4,230.
Wow, that's not a lot. That's like one more session. Like
112.
to level 7 already?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I was at 18288, and then I got 3600. So,
Dang, I need to slow you guys down, I think. Hang on, let me take a look
I
at
think
the...
this is the first time where we got deadly, like, for all 3
For so
goals.
many.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a crazy, weird, hard fight. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I guess 7 is 23,000, right?
Yeah, 23,000.
All right. Okay, everybody take another 500 for a party goal.
All right.
Just because we didn't have it prepped beforehand, let's try to remember for next week before we start.
Right.
But yeah, I'll give you guys an extra 500.
4,100 XP.
Not bad. Not bad.
Woo. I only need 3,000 more and I get next level.
Yeah, I mean, some of you guys probably be leveling up next session.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be fun. I can't wait to see how you guys tackle this dungeon. It's gonna be interesting. There's a lot of weird stuff I've put in here.
Run away from the dungeon to troll him? Run away from the dungeon to troll him? Huh?
You know, I wouldn't be surprised. You guys tend to run like Watson Tam, right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun playing today. I definitely did. It's a good session.
Yeah.
It was fun and scary.
Yeah, it was pretty
I
scary.
can't believe Fee basically soloed the boss.
Yeah.
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 I can't believe I lost every single saving throw.
I was
Well,
like,
you made 2 because you broke out of them.
Yeah, I made 2 because I had to use my inspiration for one of them.
Yeah.
I was really nervous about that when it happened. I was like, oh man, this is going to be a party wipe. Like, I was like, well, I mean, Fee will probably be all right because it's impossible to hit Fee. I was like, maybe Fee can take on these 3 guys. I don't know.
They need to nerf the armor class system in this game, in this version.
Hey, I mean, that's what it's for. You know?
I got
Yeah,
it.
it really just depends on what class you take. Like, some classes are so squishy.
Like, eventually you guys are going to be fighting things that have like a plus 10 to their roll to hit, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's still like if you just min-max your armor class for the first 5 levels. You have about 5 levels of complete immunity, where you almost can't die before, because at level 10 you get the things that can actually cast spells on you that are gonna one-shot you or do significant damage based on saves. And like we're starting to get that a little bit with like the aging spells and the petrification stuff.
I'm so glad that that didn't roll very high on the aging spell.
Oh, I know.
It would have been really bad and it would have really sucked, but it would have been pretty funny if Odayn was suddenly 62.
See, like the
Or I feel bad because Orilyn's the only one who wouldn't have really been affected much by it, and she would have actually been excited because then she could go back home and tell her family, like, "Look, I'm so much older now."
They would have aged you 40 years and you would have looked the same, and you'd be like, "Did you do something?"
Yeah, pretty much.
It could have been weird if like somebody got possessed by it, because like say somebody just walked out of the hut to fight, like when Fee walked out to attack it and it possessed her. I'm pretty sure like it just stays there. Like it's just now the ghost is in control of your body and can't be targeted by attacks or spells. So like if you guys didn't know what happened, then like Fee just stays possessed. unless somebody like casts turn undead on her or something, like nobody would ever know.
I was hoping that they would try to possess me, but I was too far. Because if they possessed me, I was protection from evil and good, so they couldn't possess me.
Oh yeah.
But they used the other thing.
Yeah,
I was hoping to get a nice long nap.
I was too, but then we got interrupted because Ishi fell asleep.
It would have been funny to have Ferdy playing Fee that's possessed by a ghost, like another person. So you like have to play somebody who's trying to act like you. Like you keep the ghost's intelligence, wisdom, and charisma and stuff. Yeah. Just I don't know. It would have been funny.
Well, he sort of did that today when he played someone who was charmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Rolled a 1.
It would be funny, a ghost trying to cover as being Fee. Like, oh, time to do paladin goody two shoes things. Oh boy.
Yeah, so like the premise with ghosts that I was kind of using there was that like they're the lower part of the soul that gets left behind after you die. It's like if you die in an especially like brutal or sad or not the proper way, like there's no rituals done to make sure your soul moves on properly or whatever. So like you have the 2 parts of the soul, the upper and the lower soul, the hun and the po or whatever, and the ghosts are all just like the po, I think. All that negative energy that's associated with the person that gets left behind when they're reincarnated. That's kind of what I was trying to go on there. But if they get a fresh body, then they're happy again, right? They get to feed on your soul. And, like it might change them. They might not be so monstrous. Yes, they might develop a personality again or something.
I wish we had Avachai right now.
I know, right?
We could have fed him to them.
I was like, are you sure you want to leave Avachai behind? All right, we can do that.
Greater
Could have had-
Well, you had just been saying you were gonna kill off one of our NPCs because it was getting to be too much. So we were like, well.
Well, yeah,
I hate Avachai.
I still
and we're
tried.
keeping Ishu.
I still tried to kill Ishu today, but you guys didn't let me. So
We won't let him.
I'm more attached to Ishu than to Tim.
All right.
Does that mean if Tim does die, you'll just take over playing Ishu?
No, I don't need to play Ishu. Ishu just needs to stay alive.
I think.
I gotta go to sleep now.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for playing, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Not everybody.
Good night.
Do you
Yep.
guys think we should pick the team goal before we do our normal goals, so that way we don't have like a team goal be the same as one of our normal goals?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
That would
that's a good
probably be
idea.
a good idea.
We can
I'm
talk
too
about
tired to
it.
think of one right now, but
Yeah.
I'll post if I have any ideas.
Yeah, I'm always brain dead after playing. Like, it usually
Yeah.
takes like a day to recover. Yeah. I mean, you guys message me with the goals. We can talk about it. It's whatever.
Yep.
All right.
But y'all have a good week. Be safe out there.
You
All that good
too.
stuff.
Good night, guys.
Night,
Night.
everybody.
Night. If you enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe.